What's up everybody, Brendan Vad back here for another video today. Another review for another item. So yes, 2 days, 2 different items, 2 different review. A lot of work. No, just kidding. So today I receive in the mail an item that is, again, like I said before in one of my video, from Beyblade. Now I'm very happy for that because I have an evolution. Yes. So I did a prior review video when I was presenting variant Lucifer, as see here, with his blade and all that, like so. So I reviewed him already before, and yes, of course, just like I said, I talk about evolution, and therefore I present to you today, Lucifer The END. Yes. So this is the final form of Lucifer inside of the TV show of Beyblade vs. Surge. So as you can see in the front, you have the Beyblade, you have Len, and I got him his name in English. I was not very sure what it was because I was sure in Japanese his name was Ren, but no, his name is still Len, and it makes sense because of his last name, Len Valhalla. Yes, I must admit it's a pretty cool name. So of course you have Len right here, is Bey right here. And at first I had concern for myself because it did happen by time that sometime a Bey changes way of spinning by evolution. For example, I had a Dragoon before that was a right spin and become a left spin when he evolved. So that's why I was a little bit curious, and I wanted to have some answer about that to see if the spin changed or not with this Bey. It didn't. So I'm able to still use my right spin launcher with it, so I'm very happy. So like I said, here's the box. Here on the side you could see variant Lucifer The END with his format, because yes, this, I should have started with that. This Bey is a special one because it has the limit break ability. So I'm gonna show it to you, everything fully formed and placed as it is, and then I'm gonna undo it to show you how all the pieces and all that. So of course we have here in the back the detail about the Bey itself, the core, the chassis, the metal ring, and of course the driver. You have here indeed the actual idea of how it works on top here like this, and you have the two twins of Hyperion and Helios right here. Of course the twin users of Hyperion and Helios. So the limit break are pretty damn cool, to be honest with you. But first let's show the detail of the Bey. Look at that beauty. It took me some time to put all the sticker up because it is tricky. It's small stickers and I have big fingers, so luckily for me I was able to use some tweezers to put it on like I did with the variant Lucifer, so I'm pretty happy with that. So let's start with the top here. You can see Lucifer's head with his hand, and that piece, all the glowing purple here, it's all metal. It's just metal. It's a small chip of metal, but it's still made out of metal. You can have the little flame here on top of his head, the cool golden like this. You could see the interior of the Bey right there. On the side here you have the kind of defense chassis, as they call it, and you're gonna have the metal ring right here, and of course the driver, who does look like the Mobius driver, as we can see right here, but technically they are kind of different. I'm gonna take both of them apart so I could show you the difference, the real difference between all the pieces. So like this, like that, and of course this. Okay. So okay, cool. So we're gonna take a look first at the chip. So here's the chip for Lucifer The END and variant Lucifer. Variant Lucifer does have metal here on it as well, so as you can see they're pretty much the same, but the difference is for Lucifer The END is that little piece here, the little plastic piece here. It's almost like a burst stopper, like it will stop the Bey for bursting too fast, personally, according to what I know about the other people who did review of this Bey before I did. So yeah, and have that little plastic pink piece here who's gonna try to stop the burst from happening when the bay fights another bay. So that's for Chip. Okay, the differences between Variant Lucifer and Lucifer The End is that you cannot actually take out more of the pieces. You actually need to have the screws to be able to fully deform it, but we're gonna pass on to that and go directly to the metal part, so the rings, of course. So as you remember, this is the primary chassis of Variant Lucifer, with his blade here on it, and the little I'm not sure exactly how to say that in English, so just a little doohickey here who holds the entire thing together. Of course, you have here the main body part of the chip for Variant Lucifer, like I already did as a review. And what's make these the limit break bays? There are only 3 existing according to what we know. There's Hyperion and Helios, who has also limit breaks. And the limit break is represented because of here. You see the little piece here? Why it's hollow here? It's because it's level 1, 2, and 3. I have level 3 limit break. So what happened? And when the bay spins and fight another Beyblade, the ring is gonna move as well. But it's gonna activate something inside of the chassis that I'm gonna show you in a few seconds. Give me the time to put it up. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, the chassis is like this. Pretty damn cool. Then you're gonna see those 2 pink buttons here. Those buttons will be activated by the defense ring here. When it arrives to limit break, it's gonna push it, and then the bay is gonna split like this. This part will drop a little bit more down on the metal ring, and it actually is self-spin, so it actually moves on its own. Same goes with the purple ring here and the black ring. They're all gonna move in different ways, maybe sometime in 3 different directions, depending on how thing goes and how the battle go. And that actually will prevent more of the bay to just burst and go out of control most of the time. So I did do some try with the bay, of course, because I'm not the... Yeah, that's another thing. I want to prevent you guys to do that mistake. So, like it show on the box, okay? Sorry, it's a little sidebar, I know, but because it really pissed me off when I saw that inside of videos. So this is how the bay is supposed to look like when you put it back together. Now, I saw some people taking the bay and literally putting Lucifer upside down. So instead of putting it like this, like it's supposed to go with the 2 different golden triangle pointing to his hand, they put it like so, with 2 triangles to the downside and the one on the top. Like, I don't disapprove, but seriously, if you have a bay and it's supposed to be in one way, put it back the way it's supposed to be, because seriously, I think that's better, personally, to my own taste. So yeah, here's the difference between the drivers. So you have here the DR driver, who came with Lucifer The End. So like the Mobius driver, it's an auto spin driver. And you have here the Mobius driver. So here you can see the difference. Sorry. This one is a bit chunkier than the Mobius driver, who is a bit more slim, as they say. So of course, I did try a few variation with the drivers that I already have my own, that I have with many other different Beyblades. And I must admit that this driver right here is one of the best that I got that goes with these 2 Beyblades. Either with Variant Lucifer or Lucifer The End. This one is literally fire. What I mean by that is that this driver here literally is able to stabilize Lucifer when he spins inside of an arena. I tried it myself against another of one of my bay, and literally this one is the best. I won't lie, the design and the way that this DR driver works, it's pretty amazing. I can't lie about that. I did try it on Variant Lucifer as well. It went crazy, like hell crazy, okay? But I can't lie, I do like the look of the driver itself. But like I said, I like to do experiments with my Beyblades, and I like to find the right format to be able to put my Beyblade into a different perspective and to see how they fit well with other pieces. So I did try many pieces with it to see what will actually work, and I must admit that this piece here, this driver, is a very good driver. I'm not sure if I have the right name for this driver because I'm not that connoisseur in Beyblade depending on the name of the drivers, but this one here has this capacity. Sorry, it's stuck. Okay, it actually moves, so it could lock in two different versions, but of course it always stays locked in this position because I think it's better for the Beyblade who use it. I don't know. But like I said, when I'm going to be able to do better videos, I'm going to try to show you videos of battle that I do, either with myself alone or one of my friends with me, just because we never know what can happen. Life is life, things happen, and all that. So yeah, so here you go. This is Lucifer The End. Of course, many people thought that the name The End goes with the fact that the series was gonna end, actually. But apparently no, the series still goes around in Japan. And the reason why he's called The End is because it's the final evolution of one type of Beyblade. So, like I said, here goes fully built up with its original driver, the DR driver. I'm probably gonna try to put this one on later on when I'm gonna try to do more battle with different peoples and try to explain to you what happened with these battles until I'm able to film them with the stand that I want to buy for my iPad to be able to film different angles, so you don't always see the same angles and you don't get pissed with me because of the same angle I use every time. So, like I said, this driver, very good driver, I use with both Beyblade Variant Lucifer and Lucifer The End, and it work, like I said, like fire. So yeah, until then guys, I'll see you next time. I'm very happy to say that I'm gonna soon get my second shot of my vaccine for COVID-19 with Pfizer. So on August 5th, I'm gonna have my secondary shot. So I'm very happy for that. Stay safe, keep your distance, wash your hands every time that you are able to, wear your mask, and of course, be careful. Bye bye.